What is up, everybody, and welcome back. We're going to start this one off by doing a few upgrades, since I haven't done any of those in a while. I went ahead and farmed a few upgrade materials in between this and the previous ones, so should be enough. I need this right here. Perfect. And we'll work towards some of these, I guess. Oh, I know which one I'm missing. Yeah, we're basically just going to spend the beginning of this episode doing some cleanup of stuff that I've skipped. So first of all, there is a prosthetic tool here. And if we have time left over, which we hopefully will, we'll go ahead and start off the triggers for the return ending. I'm going to go ahead and kill all these guys because I do need scrap iron, which I believe they drop. I won't take too long though, because I can do that off camera if necessary. Alright. There's one more dude over here, right? Alright, don't need to fight you. So what's quite funny about this one is that there's an easy way and a hard way to do it. That my first playthrough, I did it definitely the hard way. See, there's that guy who's a boss, and this guy who's not a boss. Well, if you come in through the window, that's bad news because you gotta fight both. But if you come in from the side, you can make it a heck of a lot easier on yourself. Again, he was going to 2v1 me, so I don't feel too bad about doing this. I know I don't want a repeat of last time where my ally actually just killed me. So I'm going to keep a safe distance and mostly go for stabs. But yeah, heck of a lot easier than it could otherwise be. Alright. One more. Now you can obviously come here and do this a lot earlier, but I guess I was in a hurry to fight Owl or something. Alright. Good to go. There's actually another one, like, very close to us. Let's see, the fastest way, I'm just going to go downstairs, right? You can probably hear him right now. Alright. Now this ogre is just as grabby as the other one. So you gotta watch out for that. Yeah. Perfect. Ooh, nice. Alright, bunch of items out here that I don't have yet, so go ahead and grab them. Oh, isn't this a prosthetic tool also? Tis. Nice. So this guy is basically poison bro. But otherwise, most of these guys play more or less the same. Okay. So I need one more, huh? Alright. Oh, I got some skill points now, don't I? What do we want? What do we want? Well, I don't care about those. I might care about those. Covers posture upon a death blow. Oh yeah, I want that. Definitely the strongest combat art. The double. Yes. Alright, let's go back and do some upgrades. So I honestly don't use either of those, but yeah, I don't use either of those. End of thought. Let's go with this one. This one. Cool. And is it long spark that I like? I think it is. Cool. Alright, so let's get long spark on there and lilac umbrella. So the umbrella is basically a defensive item. However, if you have projected force, you can do that out of it. And this particular umbrella completely protects against dark attacks or dark magic attacks. I don't know what you would call them. So with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and take on a boss that is a complete nightmare if you don't have that item. Funnily enough, I actually beat this boss without this item the first time because I didn't know this item existed, so that was fun. It actually wasn't fun. It was the opposite. It was horrible. There are a couple tricks for beating this boss easily. One of them is you get that like midair death blow thing. But that doesn't seem reliable to me. It just seems like it misses a lot of the time, so I usually just go for this option. It's slower, but it works. So normally, this guy shoots things at you, and they build up your fear meter, which, as we established in the previous episode, insta-kills you, basically. But as you can see, I can just kind of leisurely make my way around. And then when I'm ready, projected force him for some crazy posture damage. Now the thing about this dude is, as soon as he parries one of your attacks like that, he's going to teleport to the other side of the area. There he is. Start shooting beams at you. So, careful. Now you can dodge this stuff without the umbrella, it's just way easier with, so I normally just hold it out and abuse the heck out of it. There's one. And notice that you can basically just take your time here because he's not going to hit you out of it. The most efficient way to do this is actually not to let him parry you, but whatever. As you can see, it only costs spirit emblems to initially pull the thing out, so you can hold it like this for as long as you want. And be completely fine. Like, pick off a bunch of these if you want so you don't accidentally walk into them later. Should be one more hit, and then we'll be good to go. It's funny though, because this boss is such a nightmare normally, but then this strategy just completely trivializes it. Right. So we don't actually get a prayer bead from him, unfortunately. But the ceremonial Tonto, if I remember correctly, will allow you to exchange health for spirit emblems, which is kind of nice, I guess. Take the plunge, you won't die. Try again. I don't think I was supposed to go that far forward. There we go. That's what you're actually supposed to do. It's kind of a weird area because there isn't actually like anything down here. Instead, it serves as sort of a shortcut area. Because I can hop down here. In fact, this area is used in the speedrun. Because when you see where we come out, you're going to be like, oh, that makes sense. Yep, it brings us out right here. Which is where we fought the gun lady. Also, now that I'm thinking about it, don't we have some unfinished business down here as well? Because I didn't have the Mortal Blade last time. Yeah, I remember we killed this thing, but we didn't actually kill it. But now I have the Mortal Blade, so I can kill it. Gives me a prayer bead, right? Alright, so now if we go back to... let's do this one. Basically, if we leave and come back, there will be another boss in here. Oh yeah, I guess I can put on the better shuriken while I'm at it, even though I'm not going to be using it right now. Oh. He's not in here. Okay, I don't know why that is, but I guess we'll just come back later. Okay, what else am I missing? Ah, yes. One of the most notorious enemies in the game. We're going to go to... Yep. Do you remember way back in episode 1 where I was like, yeah, this is that dude that I'm not gonna do right now? Well, it's time. Good thing is I did open up the shortcut. Just remember what we were told. You cannot behead the Headless. That is a true fact. There are a couple ways to take out the Headless. And I'll show you both of them. First thing, we'll do it this way first. So I'm going to want Divine Confetti and Pacifying Agent on my bar. And Gachin's, no, not Gachin's, Akko's Sugar. I'm basically going to stack on these buffs. And spam away. This thing is a nightmare. The trick is actually to get behind him. Because if you get behind him, he actually can't attack you. And then you just keep spamming like this. But there is no way you can out DPS this guy if you don't have Divine Confetti. And probably Akko's Sugar as well. But hey, that wasn't so bad, right? It's a good thing we don't have to fight like 7 more of them. Indeed. Okay, for our next one, I'm going to show you how to fight him the other way, but first of all, we're down here in the Sunken Valley. You have to go kind of the opposite direction of the path that you would take to progress. And I think, if memory serves, and if I didn't already come down here, which I very well might have, there should be a prayer bead here. But it's very possible that I actually came down here already and don't remember it. Nope, I didn't get the items, so yeah, there should be a prayer bead down here. Also, a bunch of these spirit-ish dudes appear. Oh dear. That was close. It's actually quite tricky fighting multiples of these guys at the same time, but I'm doing okay. Alright, one of these should be a prayer bead. There we go. That makes 4, doesn't it? So... Oh, hold on. I will show you the other way to defeat Headless. This way is a little bit harder, I guess, but doesn't require any items, just the umbrella. Well, doesn't require any items other than the item that it requires. But if you use the umbrella here, you can do kind of a similar thing and projective force them to death. I'm going to go ahead and still use a pacifying agent, though. Although actually, if you're going to use this method, it's generally a good idea to have more spirit emblem capacity than I actually have right now. So this might be a bad idea. And I might need to actually use the other technique. It's okay, just take my spine out. Don't need it. Yeah, actually now that I'm thinking about it, I'm definitely going to need to do that. I have made a mistake. It's okay, we'll get him down 1 and then I'll go ahead and just stack on my buffs. So we want my confetti. We want Akko's sugar. Now what's kind of cool is every time you defeat one of these dudes, you get a spirit fall item, which is basically an unlimited use Akko's sugar. However, requires spirit emblems instead, which is kind of nice, I guess. I don't really use them honestly, but hey. All right, so now we need to get away. You'll notice that this like mist stuff that he calls out will prevent you from running, which is really the main reason for the difficulty. If you could just jump around him, wouldn't be nearly as bad. Whoops, but yeah, as you can see, the whole Divine Confetti route is probably the way to go. I thought I was out of range. There we go. Oh, nope. There we go. That's the rhythm you want to get in. Just kind of circling like that. Okay. Anything else in here? I don't think so. Let's go take on another one. As we can. Believe this will work, maybe? We'll see. Yeah, maybe not. It's okay, though. There we go. So if you remember, you get behind him, you can just unlock and basically circle him like that. You'll continue sort of moving forward, and it'll get you where you can just continue circling him. Oh, I need to use this. I guess if you hadn't figured it out by now, the pacifying agent eliminates your buildup of terror. So, kind of important. There we go. That should be the rhythm I need. Almost, anyway. Oh dear. And once your Divine Confetti runs out, just forget about it. Use another one. It's not even worth trying this without it. Right. It is definitely strange, I will admit, that they basically designed an enemy that can only be killed by using consumable items. It's really strange. Doesn't ruin the game or anything, however, because these guys are completely optional. So they're sort of like a challenge mode, I guess. You could look at it that way. Still not a great design decision, but, you know, not the worst thing ever. Alright, we got, I think, one more of these guys that we can fight now, so we'll do that to round out our episode. Hey, you know what? I checked my Sculptor's Idols, and they, the one down here had deactivated, which means the boss is actually here, so we'll go take him on real quick. And that might finish out our episode. Yes, there's another one for some reason. I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, both this guy and Headless. I mean, they are completely optional, but it's still just a very strange design decision. I don't know why I keep going for that second hit when I know he's just gonna deflect it. So when he does that, that's your chance to use the mid-air death blow thing. But I find that sometimes it just misses, and it's kind of annoying. So I prefer to use this method. Seems pretty much 100% reliable. Oh, cheater. You're not supposed to be able to deflect that. Whoops. Okay, no, I'm not gonna die to this dude. Especially not after using these cheese strats. There we go. Alright, that's an upgrade material for one of the prosthetics. Alright everybody, I don't want this one to get overly long. We do have one more Headless we can fight right now, but that will have to wait for another time. I want to thank you very much for watching. Next time we should be actually getting into the return ending. I just wanted to clean up a bunch of stuff this time. But hey, we did a lot of dialogue last time, and we did a lot of fighting this time, so balance is out. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.